Blueteam AI monitoring tool lets you see how your organization uses generative AI products. As a CISO, I want to configure an interstitial which shows our AI acceptable use policy so that my employees will accept it for using generative AI tools. I can enable a configuration, hit save, and now when I go to openai.com, ChatGPT, I'm presented with an acceptable use policy, which is identity aware and informs me of my company's AI acceptable use policy. When I accept it, I'm able to use my generative AI tools as before. And as the CISO, I'm able to have a confirmation that the user at this client IP address has accepted the acceptable use policy at this time. All activity is now monitored and audited. So I can take this message to the public instance of ChatGPT and identify the network activity to which it's associated with. We can also monitor GitHub Copilot to make sure that code that's being generated doesn't violate any source of open source license. For example, in this completion, we have this generated code, and we can conduct a reverse IP search to identify that it comes from this Lodash file, which fortunately is MIT licensed. The Blueteam AI tool also allows you to enforce a set of robust and enterprise-grade controls. Here, I have a policy to redirect OpenAI to my local enforcement point, where I have configured a data loss prevention policy that redacts names of persons. And so now I can transparently use this generative AI tool, in this case, ChatGPT, with PII such as names. Looking at the network traffic, we can see that the names were actually redacted in the request and the response. We can also protect against threats. For example, well-aligned language models are not supposed to teach you how to commit crimes. However, they are vulnerable to prompt injection attacks. With Blueteam AI, you can turn on threat detection, you can prevent prompt injection attacks, and other related LLM vulnerabilities.